This time of year is, I think, really a time where a lot of people will turn around and they'll assess where they're at, and they'll, make adjustments, they'll take tweaks, and they'll plan for what's next. And I'll tell you that somebody recently had kind of said to me, the reason that you're successful, or one of the reasons that you're successful, is that you're unshakable. And I don't know that that's necessarily the case, right? I think everybody at their core can be rocked and can be, knocked off of what their target is. But when you have a true north, when you know where you're going to go, and there's only one possible outcome that you see as the possible, like success, achievement, results, that's the only option that you have. Ultimately, what happens is that you're kind of like a compass, right? And a compass is always going to point to north. It's always going to point back to exactly where where you set it to point initially. And in business, the same thing holds true. So in this moment of assessment, I think that there's also this need for patience. You need to have resolve and be resilient against adversity, against challenge, against naysayers, against market shifts. And you have to know that your instinct and your choices that you make are ultimately going to land you to the place that you need to, that you intend to go in the end. And I think one of the biggest failures is that entrepreneurs think that every decision is life and death, right? That this decision that I make is going to lead to peril. It's not one decision, right? It's the compounding decisions that you make that ultimately lead to your success or failure, right? Continuous good decisions are going to lead to abundance. Continuous bad decisions are going to lead to disaster. And so if you feel in your core that you're on the right path, that you're headed to a destination, that you still believe that the market is going to bear, that the product is good, you believe in it with conviction, that you're changing the world in a positive way, that people are worse off when they don't have you, if you know that in your core, then you have to have the resolve to continue to persevere in the face of challenge and adversity, regardless of what the calendar says, right? It doesn't matter. Just be patient. Know that your effort, that the tireless work that you're doing, and the continuous good decisions that you've made are going to land you where you need to go, right? Don't waver from it. Just because the clock is going to strike 12:01, just because the calendar is going to go from 2017 to 2018, if you're on a course, stay on it. Be patient, right? Patience is ultimately going to deliver you to the promised land. It's going to get you where you want to go. Don't quit before the blessing.